Good morning. It is January 27th, 2024. My apology for last Wednesday um, when the stream didn't work correctly. I thought it worked correctly. I yapped for 45 minutes, and then when it was off, I was notified that it get cut off after 20 seconds. So I just didn't had time or in the mood to redo the entire streaming podcast. So let's go over. Let me go to YouTube and see if it run properly. That always happen every time. I would say almost 100% of the time in the past few months. If I don't go to YouTube to double check to make sure everything run properly, problem happen. One way or the other, problem happen. So this time I'm checking on YouTube, so making sure everything worked properly. I will keep my eyes on the chat room, not expecting anyone to pop in. But if people pop in, hopefully I will see any question if there is any. Hopefully I won't miss anything. But all right, let's jump right into it since it's going to be a lot of information that I cover on Wednesday that I need to rehash. All right, first up, TLT, nothing new. Mixed econ data, nothing new here. Okay, so it's still trading in the range that I expected. So nothing to do. There is absolutely nothing to do, but leave it alone. All right. So that's my best advice is if you want to add, you can. If you want to sell puts, which I did, I saw a couple put that expire 93, 92. Right. That's I don't mind adding at this level down here, but I got plenty. I got more share of TLT now than ever. So let's jump into the other one that I also added, of course, GDX. Nothing wrong to add here. Uh, do I have room to add more? The answer is yes. And I will look for the right time to add more. But for now, I am slowly building up. I'm still about 20% away from my desired allocation. Um, I think here there is a downtrend here that TOT was testing the last few days. Okay, I expanded, um, and I think if you Chicken Little, certainly put in buy order at the ref low here at 27.2 ish, and then of course 26.85. That's where the three area that you can buy. You can either buy at last week low, or this week, I mean, 26.85, or 25.7, or 25 what 25.62. Okay, that potentially, if that fail, okay, which I don't, well, there's no way to tell, but I think this downtrend here, the top side of the downtrend is around, it's going to keep on going lower, of course, but for now, those are the level that you can aim for to add or sell put spread or naked put. I will be selling naked put at 26 because I wouldn't mind adding more share at 26 and below. Okay? It's a long game I'm going after. And sometimes there are pain. Okay, now GLD I have not add. Okay, that's one position I've been adding to GDX but not GLD. And there's no right or wrong whether you want to buy GLD or GDX or both. As far as GLD, would I add? I have a very small position, very tiny, because I've been focused more on GDX. But I keep selling put spread out down here, 182 and below. Okay, I would buy. At this point, I'm tempted to write naked put at 182 because I wouldn't mind swallowing 100 share. I have a lot less than I have very little. Okay, because there's no reason to own too much of both. GDX is more than enough. All right, as far as the indices, pushing higher. As tempting as it was last week and this week for me to short, I did not. I was super tempted to do a bear spread, but this can go a little higher. Okay, can it go as unthinkable as it is? Can the SPY go to 503? It's possible. Okay, it's possible. Just had to be disciplined with what the chart is showing. The chart is showing. Okay, let's go 3 years. Okay, there is a trend line that this thing is aiming for, right? Just gotta trust my eyes. There's a channel. Okay, this is the upper band of the channel up there at 503-ish. The lower band is riding the 20 MA down here. Okay, so it's a big move down. So the way I look at the SPY is short. As tempting it is to go short right here, I think it is safer to not do anything yet. I need to see a sign that is breaking, and right now it's not breaking. Right? There's still a strong FOMO in there, and I think the same thing can say with QQQ. Sure, this look kind of weak, but the risk reward is not there to go short yet. Now, where I did short and I think worked was SMH. When SMH did this on this day right here, I bought bear spread. Okay, I did bear spread, 2 bear spread. Speaking of bear spread, I had 2 losers that expired yesterday. One was CSX, I will show that chart later, and one was XHB. I was on a hot streak, winning 6 bear spread in a row since the early part of January with JP Morgan, Okta, Roblox, XBI. There's a whole bunch. I was very clear on what I did for those that pay attention, but I had 2 losers this Friday, but I made up with SMH. I closed one already, and I still have one. Would I re-up if there is a bounce on SMH on Monday or Tuesday? Yeah, I will, but for now, having 2 out there, I was more than happy to close one out to pay for the sin, to balance out the sin of CSX and XHB. Okay, so yeah, it's like I said, when you have a blow off top like this, it's easier to go short or to be bearish with some kind of option spread play than when it's in the middle. Okay, when it's in kind of like no man's land on a TA chart, it's harder to short. That's why, QQQ and SPY, I'm going back to QQQ, right? It's kind of, yes, you're talking all-time high, 52-week high, but it's still kind of in a no man's land, right? Last one, DIA, getting close. Out of the 3 indices, I think DIA is getting very close for a bear spread. So if I see 383, right? If I see 384, no brainer. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm on record here to say that if I see 384, in fact, I'm gonna set an alert right here. Correct alert. 384. Bear put spread. There you go. What would I do? I would do a 384, 376. That would be the range that I would do a bear put spread more. I usually do bear put spread 3 weeks or longer out, right? Because I need to buy time. All right, so yeah, that's the play. Let's talk about the loser, CSX. What a disappointment. Okay, on Sure, it was going sideways in the resistance zone. Earning was not all that great, and literally the stock didn't give me a chance to close out the put spread on. I tried to on this move here. I did. I tried the best I could to close it out with the gain. For those that don't remember, my spread was 35-31, right? So yeah, at one point it was green, it was profit, and boy, that snapback was so fast. The FOMO, the whatever you want to call it. See, it's you go back and it just didn't give me a chance. Let me go 2 days time frame, 2 days. Yeah, right here. When it dropped below 34, yeah, that put spread was solidly in the green, and I tried to close it, and then boom, and then my mistake was after it bounced and reversed. For those that know me, I tend to um, leave the trade because I always believe that there's always multiple ways, whether it's down or up, and my mistake was removing my trade. It's well, I didn't remove the trade. I didn't readjust it because this week down at the open at 33.45, I tried. I tried to chase it, right, and my order was way out. I should have readjusted to something more reasonable and take a smaller profit, and that's where it failed. All right, so that's where CSH hurt me, or was a failure. SHB, yeah, same thing here. It was stubbornly. Uh, there was time that it was green, all right, because I put on that trade 3 weeks ago, and there was plenty of time to make money. And of course, econ data just was not uh, bad enough for it to go, because anything below 92, I would have been in the money because it was below 92 at one point. So yeah, it was just one of those things that, hey, that's why you buy. That's why I buy 3 weeks out, because sometimes you need as much time all the way to the last day to see if it will work or not. So, but it didn't work. Before I move on, I just want to um, reiterate that when I do bear put spread, even when I do it 3 weeks or longer out, I will close it literally same day. If it happened, or next day, I close it out quick, because I found that in this bubbly environment, the snapback can be very fast. As much as I want to keep on going lower, sure, if we have a down market moment as we had last year, where the market went down for weeks, it's easier to hold on to those and make even more money. But right now, I just smell in January, and luckily for the most part, I have been right, that whatever down move won't last, because there are a lot of money that will chase in for whatever reason. I don't care, right? So for example, Okta, for those that know me, right? Yeah, I did the best spread up here. It looked great, right? But look, see, that's just a snapback. Okay, you just can't hold on to it, because if I hold on to those spread that expire today, yesterday, I would not have made money. Well, I make less. Roblox, same thing. Okay, same thing. You just can't. So my strategy is, sure, I'm looking to make 2x, 3x of what uh, of the capital I put in if I was buying the put spread, but sometimes I take the 1x or 2x. Okay, I don't want to chance it and be greedy and sit there for 3 weeks and wishing and hoping for a 3x, and it didn't happen, right? Boeing, that was another one that I play, and yeah, Boeing is the only one that I would say that I would have made money or more money if I hold it all the way for 3 weeks, because at one point looked like it's gonna do this and then it reversed. Okay, so I'm more likely to do a bull put spread down here with the 180, 175, 175, 170 bull put spread than to push the short. I haven't done anything there yet. Okay, so for now, leave it be. All right, let's move on to the FANG, which I trim. I trim all week. However small I did trim. Because I push it. Okay, you're talking. I got plenty of Google to trim, so I don't have a problem trimming. I trim. I think the best price I got was 154. No, it can't be. The high was 153. Did I sell at 153? I might have, but I know I did trim. I know I have an order at 154. Okay, so I had order in to trim from 149 upward. So I'm pretty sure I trim at 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, and I think I have 154 all the way to 165. Yes, the top. Okay, so on earning, who knows? Okay, who knows what the big money is gonna push? But that's the upper range. If you want to know how far can this run, 165, 166. Okay, net top. I also trim. I believe the best price I got was 393. That was the most that I did not trim yesterday. But the day before, I believe 393 was my price. I believe. I had an order in there. I have ordered in to trim 400 and above as well. Yeah, like I said, the blow up top can be here. That's why QQQ is not yet. It's not yet Amazon. Same thing here. Trim. Not out to say trim. Okay, trim. Nvidia, trim. My God, that was insane. Let me look what I didn't open my E-Trade account, but might as well give you the exact replay of what I did instead of like trying to recollect from my very poor memory. Yes, I used to have very sharp memory, but as I get older, I literally can't remember a whole lot of stuff. For those that are still young, this too will happen to all of you. It's sad. It's sad, when you used to have like great memory, remember everything, and then all of a sudden now things that happened yesterday, I'm just like, what price did I sold these things at? I don't remember. But anyhow, as I'm opening E-Trade, I can tell you it's a trim. Okay, it's a trim. I trim. The last sale I have on Nvidia, I believe, was 625, but I need to open the app, and now that it's open, let me go in there, log in, and see. See for myself what did I do during the week. I'm down to very small position on Nvidia. I have been trimming the past month on this big move. Okay, since it cracked 550, it has been nothing but trim. Nothing to complain here. Okay, it's all right. Let me log in. Most likely this will be an extra long stream since I didn't do it right Wednesday, so I'm gonna try to cover everything as thorough as I can be. So it could be an hour long. Let's see. All right, let's go to trade order. What did I do with Nvidia? Where did I sell untrimmed Nvidia? Yep, thankfully I did remember right. 625. Duh. The previous trim was 618. Okay, so it was 618, 625. That's how big of a move it was for me to trim. So yeah, that's what I did. As far as Meta, what did I do? 393.112. I trim at 382, 390, and then 393.112 during the week. Google, what did I do? I trim 153, 152, or 151, and 149. Oh, okay, there you go. So I was pretty close to my recollection. Microsoft, what did I do? 406, 405, 403, and 402. There you go. That's the trim spot for my Microsoft. All right, now let's take a look at, I have nothing on Netflix, okay, so wow, that's all I gotta say, wow. Is it time to go? I say yes. If you happen to have Netflix, at the least, raise your stop to the low of the gap up there, at the least to protect and lock in your gain there. And if you want to, you can walk up your stop along the way. See, for me, if it was me, I would definitely have my stop at the low of day Thursday, which is 548.46. Okay, that's a lot. The low of the previous day gap up was 537. So no, I'm not gonna give up that much. That's a lot. But at least raise your stop to the gap up, please. Right? Why would you want to give up so much? The gap fill would be 499-ish. That's a lot. That's $38. Why would you want to give up $38? No. Raise your stop. Now Tesla, I was right to be bearish, thankfully. Too bad I didn't do a bear spread. All I did was advise people to like stay out, don't chase this nonsense. I did sell a bunch of put spread on this rug pull. Thankfully, I did have a bull put spread for a couple of weeks. I was selling 215, 210, 210, 205, and then I had 195, 190, which I thought was open, and I was gonna be annoyed that it's gonna be a money loser. But luckily, my memory was wrong. That put spread expired the previous Friday, so I escape this rug pull. Would I buy it here? Is it a surprise that it came down and held at a support line? Nothing is random, okay? Nothing is random. It did not surprise me that it gapped, on that ugly move. Sure, it came right down to the ref low first, which is the low 190, right? And then boom, see ya, next area. All right, so nothing is random. It came down to a level of support. Now, what if this doesn't hold? For those that follow me, channel low, this right here. Okay, it could be. I have a couple of put spread. I sold two that expired yesterday, of course below the 183, and then for next week I did sell two at 165, 162.5 area. All right, so that's down here. I want to use this line, and if this line fail, now if Tesla keep drifting sideways, then eventually this line is gonna line up with 52-week low right here at one. So I'm not saying that it will go down there. I'm just telling you that if the support doesn't hold here for whatever reason, and the market overall go down and Tesla gets sell off along with the market, it can get as low as the 52-week low. Okay, but for now, 162, 160 area. Okay, so be careful. Be careful. That's all I gotta say. All right, let's move on to drugs. I trim Eli Lilly. Earning is this coming week. Okay, so I believe I could be wrong, but I trim. The last time I trimmed was 6:30. Why guess? Why guess? Since I have the app open, why guess? Yes. Huh. For some reason, it did not work. Okay, my bad. She, um, I put on the right symbol. They would find it. Um, 6:38. So that was the last time I trimmed anything this week. Was 6:38. That's fine. Um, I am slowly getting smaller compared to what I had at this point here. So that's fine. It has been a very nice run from 500 to 647. So I'm not gonna cry about taking the profit. Okay, so JSK, I am out. I'm just watching. There is no reason for me to be in it right now. It has met the resistance in the zone. Um, sure enough, right? If for those that follow me, I put in this and this a while ago, and not a surprise that every time you get into the zone, it's a good place to buy. Every time you get into this right here, right, that level of 37.7-ish, 37.5, 38-ish was a place to sell. It was very clear, right? And then yeah, and then exit. It peak rejection, right? So I have a alert here. That is the bottom of the gap up. So for me, I'm not doing anything for now. I'm watching it, but if that alert go off, then I would probably sell puts below where I don't know, right? But 36 most likely. No rush, okay? No rush to get in there. Gilead, no rush to get back in there either. Um, it teetered out right where we expected, right? You look at the chart, it's, yeah, it's, what else can I say, right? What else can I say? It's clear as day where you should have exited. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, it's, yeah, look, see that line I just add? Guess what? It's not perfectly lined up, but yeah, you can see it. You can see it, okay? Look, right here. It barely touched here, but right there. Okay, so nothing is random, please. If you understand TA, always, always peer back to see where the reference high is to take precaution. At least trim, right? When this happened, the worst thing you can do is say, oh, it's going to the moon. No, it's not. It's not. ARGX, looking good. I did not add anything, but can we see? Well, take a look. Okay, the last two times before this week, it got to the 20 MA and then the rug pull. 20 MA sell off, right? For those that got into ARGX on this dump, we did well. We got out where we should have. We got back. Now, I haven't trimmed anything yet. I was tempted. Trust me, I was very tempted to be disciplined, but I'm just like, I'm gonna give it until next week to see what happens. Can this break? Can this be a new move where it break and then run up there to the 419? It can. We'll see. Watching it closely, okay? CRSP, another speculative play. I've been saying this for weeks, if not almost 2 months now. Below 62, 61, I'm selling 57, 56. So I sold a 57 54 spread, and then I saw a 56, 53 spread. So I got two. I have anywhere from 2 to 4 to 5 put spread on any given week over the past 6 weeks or so since this move. So yeah, bring it on. Okay, I don't mind if those. What I would love to add share outright on this Confluence 200, 100 MA here, like 55.5. So I do have a buy order outright for a few share right there. I have buy order at 55.5 all the way down to 54, just in case of any kind of nasty fast wick movement. Okay, but yeah, so that's my play on CRISPR. MDGL floating in this area. If you want to trim, I have a trim order in, of course. Okay, but anything from 235 to 242, something like that. Okay, to me, if you want to be greedy and just have trim order in, 240 and above, that's fine too. I mean, but this is the zone. You for sure. Would I add? Yes, I have order in to add where 220 all the way down to 200. Okay, so I do. I have ordered to add a lot more to double up my position even on the way down there. But for now, I'm looking to trim 235, 236, all the way up to 248. I think that's where my order is. But I'm thinking about putting in a stop right now. Right now my stop is of course 220. But we'll see. We'll see. If I get stopped at 220, I still make money because I bought more share. I start to buy at 223 and 220, but then the bulk of my position was bought lower into 216 range. Okay, so yeah. But for now, it's a tight range. Nothing crazy, nothing too exciting right there. Okay. FV, another one of those that got into the zone. What else can I say? But trim, raise your stop, get ready for the rug pull. Earnings coming up, right? So yeah, look, this is a tough spot. Okay, tough spot. If you think that it can break it, then for sure sell in the 176. Have your order up there at 176 when they go into new high. If you think there's nothing wrong of trimming here and have more orders all the way up to 176, but to me, the path of least resistance is down for FV. Great company, great company. Do I need to take a look at anything else in this? J&J, yeah, no man's land. Okay, in the middle of the big channel, nothing to do there. BIIB, Biogen. Let's see. Is it attractive enough? It might. I think a spot to sell. Maybe well, it already filled the gap right here, 240. Okay, on this day, it filled the little gap and bounced. Look like it likely will test it. Okay, if it tests it again, it probably will break it. I'm gonna put in an alert right here so that create an alert. I haven't done anything with Biogen in a long time, but breakdown. If it come down and test that gap fill and that ref low again, then maybe I would do a bear spread down here in the 225-ish range, like 225, 220. But yeah, no rush, nothing to be in a hurry there with Biogen. Last one of the big pharma for me here, Amgen. It's time. It's time. Okay, it is time. I would say, no, there's no reason to be in it. In fact, it might be a good time to look at a bear put spread there. Let's take a look. Let's Let's take a look. Look, big channel here, big channel, big channel. Let's go back 5 years to see. See, look, very well defined channel, right? Look, channel low, channel low, channel low, channel low. My God, right? Next time it get to channel low, would you buy? I hope so, right? It has been a solid trade to go channel low over the past 5 years. You had 5 chances to get in there and multiple chances to get out at channel high. And now we're at channel high. So risk reward, what would you do? Stay long, stay greedy, or GTFO for get the F out? I vote with get the F out. Okay, so do what you wish. If I don't have any share, but to me, I'm looking at this chart and it screams GTFO or bear put spread. I will look into it next week. All right, move on. Financial. Bank of America, don't have nothing there, nothing to do there. If you have it, you should look to trim in the 34-ish, yeah, between 34 and 34.5. Yes, would be nice if you can get to 37 for some of you. If you still have it, I'm out. Okay, I'm out. KRE, yeah, I mean, if you have it, 53, 54, yeah, for sure. 56, that's the gap down, right? That's the beginning of the beat down on regional banks. Okay, so it's going to be potentially a lot of sellers. Look, you see this? Let's extend this. Okay, let's extend this. If you are new to TA, pay attention to these things. It's not random. See, look, support, breakdown. So now when you get back into that 55, 56 zone, watch out. A lot of bag holders in the last many years. Okay, I'm gonna expand it even more. Yeah, wow, look at that. Look at that. That's crazy, right? Whenever I open a chart and expand it beyond the typical range, I'm always surprised at how well TA line up. Look, it was resistant, and then bang, breakout. You got breakout, check back, boom, support, breakdown. So yeah, if you don't think that 56-ish is going to be a battleground, insert Liam Neeson Taken most famous line, good luck. One of my favorite Liam Neeson movie for sure. Socrates, you're in. GTFO, Amgen got my vote. Yes. Okay. What's next? How about Goldman Sachs? What up? It's time to go. Okay? Come on. Okay? It's yeah. If you didn't go, I'm not sure what to tell you. Okay? No. There's nothing to do here. Nothing to see. Goodbye. See ya. MS, which I like more, but miss this move here. I had ordered to nibble down here, didn't get there, so I missed it. But it is what it is. Right now, no way, no chasing here, no chasing. Leave it alone. Schwab, let's see, Schwab. Yeah, I like Schwab. If Schwab get into this gray zone, I'm buying. Just like I nibble here, okay, on this move here, I nibble in the gray zone. I didn't buy a whole lot, just a very tiny position because it bounced too quick. But yeah, in the gray zone, I will play. Okay, in the play zone, I will play. I like Schwab. I'd rather play Schwab than KRE at this point. I have no KRE, and if I want to add any allocation money to this sector instead of KRE, it's gonna be Schwab. Okay. I already talked about JPM. Don't need to go there. How about Wells Fargo? Last one. Time to go. It is time to go. Okay, it is. What else can I say? Time to go. All right, before we move on, let's take a look at Visa. Not a surprise. Okay, it was running way hot on earning. Yeah. But for those that would like to get into it, I would say the 50 MA might be it. To me, the risk reward is just stay out. You don't need to chase. Okay, it's lofty, lofty. Mastercard, same thing, lofty. No need to be in it. AXP, lofty, no need to be in it. None. Okay, let's take a look now. AXP, big candle, massive candle, did pretty good. It gave back some, but it would have been ugly if it gave back a lot more. But it only gave back like a quarter of the move, so overall, a nice move. But it's in some kind of potentially resistant, right? Would I chase it here? Heck no. You go 3 years out. Wow. It lined up pretty good there with this thing here. Look at that. 3 year. The 3 year 199.55 ish. Yeah. Okay. And let's go even farther out. Let's see what's okay. That was all-time high then. Okay, so it got there and it say, this one could be worth a bear put play. I have to think about that, okay? But I think given where it is, if this fail, if this fail to hold, I think I would do, I want to wait, be patient to see what it's going to do. But I think if it failed to hold above this line, the 52-week high, then I think a bear put spread play is in order. Like I could do something like a 200, 185 kind of thing, yeah, or 200, 188, 187, the gap fill. So yeah, I keep that in the back of my book here. Another potential bear play. Did I already talk about COF? Yeah, I re-enter COF bear put spread 138. I think I did a $12. I think I gotta look. What I do? Why guess? Let's take a look. COF. I'm going back to the well. Okay. Let's see. 138, 129. That was my play. 128. The last one that I sold was on January 5th. That was 133, 125, and that was a very good winner. Very good winner for sure. It was almost a double. I bought it for $265. I closed it out for a net $4. So not quite, a double. But so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, for me, that's the play there for COF. All right. DFS is the last one. Discover. didn't fare as well, but it looked like it's gonna try. It's looking to close the gap and get rejection at the 20 MA. Okay, so that might be another uh, short play. If I see, I'm gonna put an alert here just so that I know when it closes a gap, and depend on how it tests the 20 MA. If it tested and move higher, yeah, I might consider it. Beta play. We'll see. We'll see. Alrighty, let's move on to another sector. Oh, oil. I watch oil, and I'm kind of glad. Okay, I've been talking for weeks now that if oil get anywhere near 70, 71, I'm gonna do a bear play, and I just had this gut feeling all week that they're gonna push oil toward the 100, to this ref high here, 74. I just had that gut feeling all week. That's why I didn't do it. Okay, for those that pay attention to what I've been saying the last couple of weeks, I talk about going short, going bearish on oil at 70, 71. But all week long, when I saw this move, I'm like, look like they're gonna push it. So would I do a bear up there? Yeah. I mean, I'm looking for sure up here. Okay. If I see 75, oh my God. Okay, that's a no-brainer, right? So, but I'm gonna put an alert right here at 74-ish, so that I know. I'm glad. I didn't do that play because it would have been in deep red right now. So whatever intuition I had, I'm just like, all right, just wait until the ref high to make the play, and that was the right call. Trust your eyes, as my mentor would say. If your eyes show you something, trust your eyes. That's all you gotta say. I think I covered well. As far as the boring stuff like Pepsi, yeah. If you want to add here, not a bad idea, right? But to me, it's a meh. It's a meh trade. Would I buy it low? Yeah. Dump down here, and I would. But for me right now, it's kind of meh. Coke, I've been, it was a rejection at where it was supposed to get rejected, and now it's the risk reward is not into Coke right now. Okay, it's just not there. If you want to buy at the ref low, lining up nicely with the 100 MA at 57.5-ish, yeah, I'd rather buy down here, and then perhaps sell naked put at 55, right? That's the better risk reward is down here, not up here. To me, I just don't see any reason for Coke to have a breakout. I don't know. Could they? It can, but what would be the reason? Are they going to be able to raise prices? No. Okay, so yeah, it's not attractive. MCD, McDonald's, not a surprise where it ran out of steam. I'm glad I was able to exit fully. On this move here, I was trimming, and then I had order in from 300 to 302 to fully exit, and it gave me that. It gave me that, right? So I appreciate the lengthy time it takes to fully exit McDonald's, but I am fully out on McDonald's there. Would I buy McDonald's down here? No need to chase it. Okay, no need to chase it. If you want to buy it, sell puts 280. To me, no brainer down here. But there, yeah, no. I don't like the risk reward up there. Is there anything else before I go? Real quick, Bitcoin came down into the zone. Once again, the zone. Maybe I should change the name of this channel to The Zone, right? You know me, I use the word zone so many times in every stream. The zone. It came in the zone. I have reacquired 20% of my GBTC in dollar term with IBIT, the BlackRock. Now, would I chase it? No. Okay, but Bitcoin is very volatile. It's up. I'm not complaining, but at the same time, I'm not chasing. Okay, it's time, and if I don't add more, that's fine too, right? It's a trade, So yeah, I bought IBIT. Uh, I start to buy IBIT here in a low 23 all the way down to 22. Okay, and so yeah, now it's doing fine. The position is in the money. I got a couple hundred shares there. It's in the money. It might be in the money almost, yeah, a dollar a share. No complaining there, right? So yeah, when it comes down to Bitcoin, I trade. I'm not a hodler. Well, I have Bitcoin that I hold from quite a few years now. But as far as my trading position, I was all out on the big pump, and now I'm just scaling back in, and I might add some, I might trim some, depending on how far it bounced. But it is what it is, a trade, not something that I would buy and hold. I think that's about it. Did I leave out anything? Oh, the one thing I did add during the week was DGX. I nibble a few share on this dump down. Now I had I buy here 131, 130, right, on this day early in the week, and then I had ordered in to buy at 127, but I pulled them. Was that a mistake? No. I decided to go with my mentor. He said, be patient, trust your eyes. Sure, I trust my eyes here that this could be support. It didn't work. So next level is down here. So I basically consolidate all my buy orders between 127 and 125.75 into one bigger order here, and then much bigger order down there. Okay, so that's what he's been trying to tell me the past month is be more patient, trust my eyes. Okay, sure, can I nibble all the way down? I can, but why bother? If you think it's going to get down there and it can, buy big down there. Okay, DGX can move quick. Okay, it has a history of very big swing in, the down move can be very violent. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is over. This could be just a short-term bounce, and it can go right back down to 125, and then I will triple up, quadruple up down here. No need to chase. Okay, but that's it. I think that's everything that I need to talk about. Have a wonderful week. See you Wednesday.